Greetings! In this video we're going to review the updated version 6 admin navigation scheme. Given that version 6 includes many new functions, I've redesigned the admin navigation scheme to be more logically structured. The default admin homepage includes a single menu bar, which controls your website content. To view the other admin menu bars, you would click on the link on the left that says Expand Main Menus. That opens up 3 additional main menu bars, each of which governs specific content or functionality. Each of these menus has a child menu bar associated with it. Those are accessible by clicking on the link Expand Child Menus. Most users will rarely need to access these child menus, but it allows for additional space as functionalities expand in the future. To review, these 4 main menu bars control your content and functionality that you've defined for your website. But how do we define which functions you want to include on your website? We define those functions from this link, Account Setup. When you select Account Setup, that opens 4 additional menu bars: Administrators, Graphics, Definitions, and Functions. Let's take a moment to review each of these. Clicking on Open Administrators opens a taskbar where we review and define our approved administrative users. You would use this to update those individuals who have been approved for administrative access. Note that there are 2 levels of administrative access: Content Only and Full Command. Content Only permits a user to access the top-level navigation bar. That's just the content of your website. Full Command Access allows an individual with full and free access to all the functional areas of the administrative website. You would also use the Administrator taskbar to define new users. Users must be defined in your registration table. You would also use the Administrator taskbar to define page assignments. Using this tool, you can define individual pages from your website to specific administrative users, thereby making it their responsibility to maintain those pages. To collapse this or any other account setup menu, simply click Close. The next account setup menu bar to review is Graphics. Using this tool, we define all the graphics and colors that are associated with your website. For the most part, these will be defined by me when I initially set up your website. However, if you have full command control, you can at any time change any of these variables. The next account setup menu bar to review are Definitions. Definitions are variables that must be defined for your website to function properly. Like Graphics, most of these are defined by me prior to your website going live. The last, and perhaps the most important account setup menu bar, governs Functions. Again, all of the functionality is defined prior to your website going live. Any of these functions can be simply turned on or off depending on your chapter's specific needs. Generally, I will control what functions are activated based on your requests. If you have a question about how any of these functions work, please contact me for more information. This concludes my help video on administrative navigation.